I walked all day with the ridge in view, dust on my cuffs and white and blue. The trail went quiet, then thinner still, like it forgot it was leading somewhere. Breath met air in a steadier way, each step loosening the weight of the day. By dusk the ground felt ready and sure, a place that didn't ask for more. I set my pack where the wind fell low, struck one match and let the fire grow. Flames lean close, then learn to behave, a careful light in a shallow cave. Boots steam softly beside the flame, smoke took the shape of an unkept name. The road behind me dimmed and thin, like it was finished, carrying me in. I don't replay where the miles have been, they settle out like the dark moves in. The farther I go, the less I defend what I thought I needed to reach the end. I stop where the fire learns my footsteps, reads the dust I carried in. The night stays wide but never heavy, just a quiet place to rest within. I let the stillness finish the thought, the road began but never taught. Stars arrive without a sound, pinned and patient spread around. The earth holds firm, the air feels clean, like this pause was always in between. I stop where the fire learns my footsteps, and the miles finally let me in. I stop where the fire learns my footsteps, and the miles finally let me in.
Morning slides in through a pale blue haze, road lies still in a borrowed grave. My breath keeps time with the edge of the day, each step lighter than the last one weighed. Feel stretched wide with a patient face, fence posts drift in an even pace. I walk where the sound learns how to stay, in a calm that doesn't ask for change. By afternoon, the land goes spare. Wind moves slow through open air. Gravel shifts with a careful prayer. just keeps its distance wide and thin. I don't chase the road or question why. It carries me on without reply. Each mile loosens what I defend, till thought slows down and learns to bend. I'm walking a kilometer of quiet breathing. No rush to arrive, no reason for leaving. The world feels large but gently receiving. Every small step, every small meaning. I stay right here where the pace is even. Inside kilometer of quiet breathing. Ooh, kilometer of quiet breathing. Evening settles without a sound. Light pulls back from the open ground. The earth feels firm, the sky feels round. This stillness has always been found. I'm walking a kilometer of quiet breathing, held by the road and the calm it's keeping. The edge of the ground, light comes in without a sound. My breath lifts and fades from view, like a thought that didn't need to move. Boots find rhythm in dirt and root, every step worn thin but true. Trees lean back from the narrow way, letting the trail decide the day. The road runs quiet past its end. Dust forgets the need to bend. The campfire settles into cold, keeping time the old slow road. Cup cools beside the flame. Night releases every name. I sit where distance starts to grow, far enough to not need to know. Nothing here is meant to stay. Nothing here is meant to stray. When I stop asking where I've been, silence lets me settle in. I walk the long unwritten part, where the land outpaces the heart. The horizon holds, then drifts away, wide enough to let me stay. Out here the quiet draws me near, not to answers, just to hear. like a song without a song. I walk the long unwritten part, where the land outpaces the heart. Out here the quiet draws me near, not to answers, just to hear. Morning lifts from the valley floor. Light comes in through a side door. My breath moves out, then learns to stay in the cooler grammar of the day. Boots mark time on a fractured seam. Stone remembers what I mean. Trees hold still like they always do, letting the hours pass straight through. The road thins down to a single track. Dust lets go, doesn't call me back. Fire keeps low with a patient glow, speaking soft in an undertow. Tin and kettle cool in place. Night moves in at a steady pace. I sit where the ground feels wide and sure, long enough to feel unsure. Nothing here needs to arrive. The land keeps time by staying alive. Every pause, a clearer view of less to hold and more to lose. I walk the margins of the day, where minutes drift and fall away. The horizon keeps its quiet end, never close but never bend. Out here the silence takes its time, leaving no clear edge or line. Stars come on without a cue. Firelight shifts the things I knew. I stay still while the dark moves past, learning what is built to last.
First light settles over folded land. Cool air resting on my open hands. The tent hums low where the night once stood. Zippers and canvas and quiet wood. Dew holds tight to the edge of the ground. Every small step makes a careful sound. The hills lie still in a patient row, like they're waiting for nothing they need to know. By afternoon, the sky goes white. Clouds drift past with an easy stride. I boil the water, the kettle sings. Steam lifts up like unfinished things. Boots dry out by sun-warmed stone. Miles behind me, fully known. The lane keeps space without pushing close. Teaching my breath how to slow its dose. I don't measure the day by where I'll be, or pin my thoughts to urgency. The farther the horizon seems to go, the more my pulse begins to slow. I'm resting where the contour lines breathe slow, where nothing's urgent, nothing old. Firelight flickers soft and low, drawing circles, the dark and hold. I stay a while in this even flow, where the contour lines breathe slow. Night arrives without a sound. Stars drop in, then settle down. The ground stays firm, the air stays clear, like it's held this moment year to year. I'm resting where the contour lines breathe slow, hailed by the land in the afterglow. Morning opens softly on the ridge. Light steps down a weathered bridge. My breath goes pale and disappears, like a thought that never volunteers. Boots keep count of roots and stone. Every mile feels evenly shown. Trees stand calm without a sign, letting hours fall in line. The road unwinds, then loses thread. Dust lets go of where it led. The campfire hums in a patient ring. Ash and amber agreeing on a thing. Tin cups cool beside the flame. night forgets my given name. I sit where distance starts to spread, listening close to what's unsaid. But nothing here needs to resolve. The land stays whole, the edges dissolve. When I stop asking what comes next, the quiet answer's what it left. I walk this space the maps ignore, where time feels wide instead of short. The horizon holds a steady view, far enough to feel like truth. Out here the silence draws a line between what's yours and what's just time. Come on without a sound. Firelight softens what it found. I stay still while the dark moves through, letting less feel whole and new. I walk the space the maps ignore, where time feels wide instead of short. Out here the silence draws a line between what's yours and what's just time.
Dusk settles down on a clearing of pine. Daylight thins out like a fraying line. I stack up the wood, let the small flames climb. Every spark arriving right on time. The forest exhales a low, slow sound. Needles in earth pressed flat to the ground. I warm my hands where the glow is found. Let the rest of the world move quietly around. Smoke cliffs straight in the cooling air, like it's testing the dark, seeing who's there. The fire speaks soft, but it's always fair. Takes what it's given, leaves only spare. Roots by the log hold the shape of the day. Miles worn thin, but not thrown away. I watch the light learn how not to stay, then fade to cold in a patient way. I don't rush the night or ask it to bend. It comes in full and the daylight ends. Every small sound feels close, then friends, with the quiet that doesn't need to pretend. I sit where the embers teach stillness to breathe, where the dark settles in but never feels deep.
breath turns visible, slow in the breeze. Gravel wakes up under worn out knees, each step saying less than it used to say. Pines draw lines where the light breaks through. Shadows stretch long on a dimmer hue. I follow the road till it narrows to blue, where the map feels thin and the air feels true. The forest opens and closes again, like it's choosing carefully who gets in. Wind moves low through bark and stem, repeats itself, then forgets when. My pack keeps quiet, no clatter or plea, just water and matches and time with me. The road hums soft like it's almost free, a thought half spoken, then let it be. Oh, I don't rush the miles or argue the bend. The day unfolds how it wants to end. Each step forward gently amends the need to arrive. The urge to pretend, I let the gravel teach me the pace. No finish line, no need to chase. The world feels wide in this open space, with dust on my boots and sun on my face. I move just enough to stay in tune, where the quiet road carries the afternoon. Clouds drift past without a sound. Time loosens up when no one's around. The ground stays firm, the sky stays bound in a calm that doesn't need to be found. I let the gravel teach me the pace, held by the road and the shape of the place. The road unwinds in a muted grey. No lines to follow, no need to stay. My breath keeps time with the end of day, as fields grow wide then drift away. Trees thin out where the land goes bare. Light turns amber in open air. Each mile softens what it meant, until the urge to hurry is spent.
I stop where the ground feels calm and level. Dust on my hands, boots worn several. One small fire, a careful ember, catches the dark I won't remember.
Flames lean close then settle down, like they've learned the shape of this quiet ground. The road behind me fades from sound, just a thought that doesn't stick around. thought I knew, the clearer the silence pulls me through. I set the horizon to a low, warm flame, let it flicker without a name. No map to follow, no debt to claim, just time moving slow, staying the same. I rest where the dark feels wide and tame, with the horizon set to a low flame. Stars arrive in a measured row, bright but distant, steady glow.
The ground holds firm, the wind moves light, like it's practiced holding this kind of night.
I set the horizon to a low, warm flame, and let the stillness finish the day.
First light loosens the edge of stone. Cold air teaches my chest its tone. Boots keep time on a narrow grade. Each step quieter than the last I made. Trees hold still with a measured sway, letting shadows spend what light can pay. The trail leans on a patient bend, as if it knows I won't rush the end. The road goes mute where the gravel thins. Dust lets go of the urge to spin. Campfire breathes in a circle of red, says only what it's always said. Tin cups cool on the edge of night. Stars take turns learning how to shine. I sit where the ground feels wide and clear. Let the fire off come a little near. Nothing here needs proof or pace. The land unfolds at its chosen rate. When I stop naming what I see, the quiet finishes it for me. I walk the long unmeasured now, where time forgets the when and how. The horizon holds a steady line, never close but never unkind. Out here the silence stays in tune, wide enough to let me move. Drifts down in a silver arc. Firelight softens the edge of dark. I stay still while the night goes on, learning how to linger, not move
move on. I walk the long unmeasured now, where time forgets the when and how. Out here the silence stays in tune, wide enough to let me
Morning breaks green in the ribs of the wood. Light slips down like it always could. My breath finds pace where the shadows stood. Boots learn slowly what the ground understood. Roots cross paths like unfinished lines, marked by rain and patient time. The trail keeps quiet, thin and kind, asking my body to fall in line. Further in, the sounds grow spare. A jay cuts once through the open air. Moss holds cold in a careful layer, soft as a thought I don't need to share. My pack creaks low with each small lean, water, bread, and in between. I stop where the trees let daylight see, and watch it move like a held-back dream. I don't rush the path or name the end. The forest bends where it wants to bend. Every pause feels like a quiet amend to the speed I brought and slowly unspent. I'm walking on like in time, not hours, where nothing blooms and nothing cowers. The trail goes on without explaining, past borrowed shade and uncounted flowers. I move just enough to stay alive, on like in time, unmeasured kind. Wind shifts once, then settles down, leaves redraw. The forest sound, the earth feels firm, the sky feels round, like this moment's all the ground I've found. I'm walking on like in time, not hours, held by the trail and the quiet it offers. Evening leans low on a weathered lane. Sky turns copper, then softens to gray. My breath keeps time with the edge of the day. Each step a question I don't need to say. Feels like open stitched, wide and slow.
I don't know. The road stays narrow, steady plain, teaching my body to move the same. Gravel shifts under a careful heel. The ground replies with something real. Wind crosses miles it doesn't reveal, bringing the scent of cut grass and steel. No engines left, just a distant tone. I coming on in a lower octave. I walk where the quiet is finally grown, where the road feels used but not overdone. I don't rush the dark or outrun the light. They trade places slow every single night. Each open mile loosens its hold on time till the hours thin out and fall in line. I'm carrying mileage written in dust, not measured in speed or need or trust. The horizon breathes, then gathers its dust while the road keeps going because it must. I stay in the space where the silence adjusts with mileage written in dusk and rust. Stars step out in a patient arc, one by one from the settling dark. The ground stays firm, the air stays stark, like it knows this pause by heart. I'm carrying mileage written in dusk, held by a road in the quiet it trusts.
An early light breaks thin on all the leaves. Cold air moves the way it always leaves. Boots find gravel loose but sure, every step a small contour. The forest stands without a need, rooted deep in what it sees. I slow my pace to match the sound of breath in ground and not much else around. The road runs out where the signs fall quiet. Dust forgets the weight of traffic riots. Campfire settles into even breath, a soft agreement with the dark it met. A tin pan cools beside a log, smoke lifts slow into the fog. I sit where time can't make demands, with open miles on either hand. Nothing here is asking why, the land just lets the moment slide. Every pause feels earned and plain, like weather passing through its name. I stay a while where the noise runs thin, where the outside slowly settles in. The horizon holds a distant tone, wide enough to stand alone. Out here the silence doesn't fade, it stays, it shifts, it's unafraid. Stars drift loose in borrowed light. Fire bends but keeps it slight. I watch the dark move line by line, leaving nothing far behind. I stay a while where the noise runs thin, where the outside slowly settles in. Out here the silence doesn't fade, it stays, it shifts, it's unafraid. I stay a while where the noise runs thin, where the outside slowly settles in. Out here the silence doesn't fade. Morning slips between the firs and stone. Light arrives but never feels alone. My breath unwinds in a cooler thread, saying less than what I almost said. Boots press echoes into dampened ground, each one softer than the last sound. The trail bends out of what I planned, like it's drawn by a steadier hand. The road turns quiet where the lines give out. Dust forgets what moving's about. A fire keeps time in a low red ring, teaching ashes vanishing. My tin cup's cool in the open air. Night moves close but doesn't stare. I sit where distance starts to widen. Let the dark finish what the light began. Nothing here insists or stays, the land just lets the owls behave. Every pause feels earning, slow like learning something I won't know. I stay a while inside the span, where time releases every plan. The horizon keeps its quiet sweet, wide enough for thought to sleep. Out here the silence gathers weight and teaches me how to wait. Oh. Stars drift loose without a sound. Firelight settles, then backs down. I hold still while the night moves through, letting less become enough to do. I stay a while inside the span, where time releases every plan. Out here the silence gathers weight and teaches me how to wait. slips pale through a cut in the hill. Air tastes clean, everything's still. My boots find rhythm without a will, just moving forward because they will. The road stays quiet, a thin gray seam stitched through fields like a half-held dream. Fence lines fade as the light shifts west. Nothing ahead, nothing pressing my chest. By midday the land goes wide and spare. Wind crosses freely, unaware, yeah. Grass bends once, then stays right there, like it's learned not to fight the air. I stop for water, let the moment land. Dust on my palms, sun on my hands. The horizon holds, but doesn't close. A place that allows me not to know. I don't hurry the hours or mark their size. They stretch and thin like an open sky. Each mile walk without asking why feels lighter than the last goodbye. Stillness has a distance I'm learning to cross, not measured in gain, not counted in loss. The road goes quiet, the noise falls off, till all that's left is the cost of pause. I stand where the wide land loosens its grip. Stillness has a distance and I let it slip. Evening arrives without a sound. Shadows settle close to the ground. The earth stays firm, the light turns low, like it's always known when to let me go. Stillness has a distance I'm learning to cross. Stillness has a distance I'm learning to cross. Stillness has a distance I'm learning to cross. Held by the road when the movement stops.
Slips through needles and stone. Light arise but never alone. My breath hangs thin and clears its mark, like a thought that fades into the dark. Boots press time in the dirt and shale. Every step a quieter tale. The forest hums in a lower key, wide enough to let me be. The road unwinds where the fences stop. Dust turns, patience settles soft. Campfire clicks in a circle of red. Says only what it needs to have said. I nerve. Night curves slow where the hills curve. I sit with my back to the cooling ground. Let the stillness finish its sound. I don't measure the hours I keep. I let them thin, I let them seep. Every pare's a place to stay. Nothing pushing me away. I stand inside the open span, where time forgets its careful hands. The horizon holds its borrowed line, never close but never blind. Out here the quiet knows my name, says it once then says the same. Without a sign, firelight bends, but won't define. I watch the dark move slow and wide, like a tide that won't decide. I stand inside the open span, where time forgets its careful hands. Out here the quiet knows my name, says it once, then says the same. Morning spills through a lattice of leaves. Cool air settles where my breath believes. Boots find rhythm on roots and stone. Each small sound more felt than known. The trail bends back on its former light, like it's teaching patience one turn at a time. Light moves slow through the upper pine and names the hours without a sign. By midday the forest thins its voice. Wind makes space but never noise. A jay cuts once through the open green, then leaves the moment as it's been. I drink from shade, let the ground decide where to stop and where to slide. My pack rests easy against my spine. Nothing ahead that I need to define. I don't argue the climb or rush the view. The longer it takes, the more it's true. Each step loosens what I held tight, till motion feels gentle, almost light. I'm walking the switchbacks where the hours unwind, not trying to reach, not leaving behind. The forest stays honest, steady and kind. It gives me the space to lose track of time. I move just enough to stay aligned on switchbacks where the hours unwind.
Clouds drift past without a sound. Time thins out where no one's around. The earth feels sure beneath my feet, like stillness in motion finally me. I'm walking the switchbacks where the hours unwind, held by the trail and the quiet it finds. The tent breathes slow in the thinning dawn. Cold light spills where the dark has gone. Grass holds silver the night put on, each blade awake but quietly drawn. My boots rest still by a granite stone, miles behind me, not yet home. The land feels wide in a careful tone, like it's letting me be but not alone. By midday the valley opens its hands. Wind walks freely across the land. Clouds drift past without a plan, learning the shape of where they stand. And I boil some water, let the kettle sing. Steam lifts up like a fragile thing. Time moves soft without pulling a string. Every hour loose, unnumbered, thin. I don't measure the day by where I've been, or mark the distance I didn't win. The stillness settles under my skin, and the long pause slowly pulls me in. I'm standing in the long pause between horizons, where nothing's asking me to decide. The fire burns low, steady and honest, a small warm truth in the widening sky. I stay right here where the silence opens in the long pause between horizons wide. Night comes down in a deeper blue. Stars lean out like they always do. The ground stays firm, the air stays true. Holding the moment the whole way through. I'm standing in the long pause between horizons, held by the dark and the open sky. My breath clouds up and drifts apart, cold and clean at the morning start. The ground holds firm where I laid my sleep, ash and stone in a quiet heap. Birdsong lands and pulls back again, like it's measuring where the day begins. I fold the tent with a careful hand, canvas size like it understands. The trail waits on without a plan, just a line through the holding land. Trees stand still in a patient row, they've seen more leaving than they'll ever show. I step back in and pause midway, let the forest decide how to frame the day. I don't speak much, I don't need to hear. The quiet carries what's already clear. Every sound feels close, then disappears, like the land is tuning my inner ear. I'm walking inside the silence that keeps its shape, not empty space, not an escape. It moves with me at a measured rate, asking nothing but asking me to wait. I stay long enough to feel it hold, the silence that keeps its shape and cold. Midday light turns green and white, time slows down and steps aside. The earth stays steady, the sky stays tall, like this moment could outlast it all. I'm walking inside the silence that keeps its shape, held by the woods and the pace I take.
Morning thins along the tree line edge, light steps down from a colder ledge. My breath moves out, then finds its way back into the quiet of the day. Boots press notes into dust and stone, each one lighter than the last I've known. The forest listens wide and plain, saying nothing, saying the same. The road grows pale where the maps give up. Miles rest easy in a dented cup. Firelight ticks in a careful glow, teaching ash what it needs to know. Canvas sighs when the wind shifts out. Night tastes clean in an open mouth. I count sparks as they rise and fall, small bright proofs that I'm here at all. I don't chase what the distance means, I let it stay unfinished, clean. Every pause a measured space, time slowing down to set its pace. I walk inside wide enough to feel like true. Stars arrange then drift apart. Fire bends but keeps its heart. I sit still while the dark moves on, learning how to linger, not hold on. I walk inside the longer now, where nothing asks me when or how. Oh,